this presentation on evaporative cooling. My name is Jack Churches and I'm a mechanical student from Mackay. Hopefully today I'll be able to teach you something about evaporative cooling, so I hope you enjoy the presentation. What is evaporative cooling? Evaporative cooling is a cooling system used to lower the air temperature of buildings or enclosed areas. It takes dry bulb tempered air and turns it into wet bulb tempered air. The three main types of evaporative cooling systems are the portable system, the wall-mounted or window-mounted system, and the ducted system. History of evaporative cooling. Evaporative cooling is an ancient method of lowering air temperature. The theory and similar methods of evaporative cooling dates back some 7,000 years to the time of the Egyptians and Persians, who would even use it in their pyramids and temples to cool the air and generate airflow. How it works. Evaporative cooling uses natural airflow such as wind or a correctly directed ventilation fan to move warmer air through a moisturized cooling pad. Evaporation occurs as the air travels through the pad because heat energy is removed from the air by the pad. This lowers the temperature and moistens the airflow. The ventilation fan also continues pulling the cooled air and distributes it into the cooling zone. A pump is used to move water from a water tank in order to keep the cooling pads well hydrated. Advantages. The first advantage of evaporative cooling is that it's designed to work best in hot, dry desert climates. It requires 87% less electricity compared to other systems, which lowers the running cost accordingly. It produces just 15% of the CO2 emissions that would be produced by other system types, which is much better for the environment. It does not use chemical refrigerants such as CFC and HCFC, which is improving its environmentally friendliness. It requires little amounts of maintenance. It uses common household current and electricity supply. It filters the air, making it healthier to breathe in, as there'll be less dust particles and stuff in the air, and keeps timber furniture and fabrics moistened to stop them from perishing in the hot climate, and it can be installed in windows. Disadvantages. There are only two real main disadvantages when it comes to evaporative cooling, but they're quite influential, and so it is important to have a think about them if you are considering the purchase of an evaporative cooling system for your home. The first is that they are almost useless in humid climates. This is because there is already a great amount of moisture in the air, and this moisture is already warm, so adding a little bit extra moisture will not really have a great effect. The second disadvantage is that they require constant attention, especially if you have a portable or a system that isn't plumbed into water. The evaporative cooling systems can use a large amount of water, and so you need to have them constantly filled up, otherwise the cooling pads will go dry and they'll be ineffective. So ducted systems and wall systems should mostly have a constant water supply, but if you're thinking about getting a portable system, it is quite common that you'll have to fill it up constantly. Applications. Evaporative cooling is always employed in room cooling, either in homes or in commercial and even industrial situations for dry climates. Costing. Evaporative cooling systems were initially significantly cheaper to purchase than gas air conditioning systems. While advancements in the cost of gas-operated systems have become much more affordable, evaporative cooling systems can suit any home size or budget and is much more affordable to run. Some portable systems can cost just 2 to 3 cents per hour, while window and wall units can cost between 6 to 7 cents per hour. Ducted systems can run between 12 to 28 cents per hour, and as the graph displays, it is significantly cheaper compared to its competition to run. Safety. The system's simple components of a pump and a fan make fire hazards almost non-existent, especially because it is a cooling system. There have been a few occasions where too much moisture from the system has been distributed to exposed electrical wires, causing a fire hazard, so consideration of such a hazard in the cooling zone is important. Because the system runs off common house current and operates with just 120 volts of electricity, the potential chances of fatal electric shocks in faulty systems is significantly decreased compared to other air conditioning systems. Sustainability and environmental footprint. On consideration of pollution generated, an evaporative cooling system generates up to 87% less carbon emissions compared to a ducted aircon system for the same area of the two systems. Evaporative cooling systems can use between 4 litres per hour of water for a portable system and up to 25 litres per hour of water for a ducted evaporative cooling system, but this is far more environmentally friendly process than the alternate cooling systems which use destructive gas refrigerants. That concludes today's presentation on evaporative cooling. I hope you enjoyed the presentation and have learned something about evaporative cooling systems. I look forward to receiving constructive feedback which will allow me to develop personally and aid in my journey of lifelong learning. My name is Jack Churches, and thanks for watching.